The state of deterioration of the natural environment, whether it affects our water resources, our climate, our forest resources, or species diversity in general, are of such concern that people need to begin to take it much more seriously. We are losing a great deal every day, and we will in part never be able to replace it, or if you want to restore forests or river basin ecosystems, it'll cost us a great deal more in the future.
Our global ecological footprint grew by 150% between 1961 and 2003. It's now 25% above the planet's biological capacity.
The great challenge of our society is to figure out how to live on this planet. And at the moment, we are living on the planet in a way that it simply cannot sustain for the long term. One Planet Living is about finding the path that allows us to realize our dreams and aspirations, but in a way that the planet can sustain.
One Planet Living is a joint initiative of WWF and Bioregional. And Bioregional are the brains behind Desai, Britain's best-known eco-village.
My name's Jenny Organ and I'm the Communications Officer for Bioregional Development Group. We're at Desai, that stands for the Beddington Zero Energy Development. It's not that we don't use any energy here, but the energy that we use is all from renewable sources, so it's non-carbon emitting. In terms of homes, these homes are very energy efficient, they're super insulated. We have pointed all the homes to the south, so they maximise free light and heat from the sun. The workspaces in the north side, offices tend to overheat, so if they're put in the north side, they don't suffer from that problem. We have a ventilation system which is run by the wind, and our electricity comes from an on-site power plant which is run by wood chip that would otherwise be landfilled. I mean, it's quite straightforward things really, because we just want to make it easy for people to live here and not have to make massive lifestyle changes.
For a lot of people, when you start talking about green living, about living in a more sustainable way, they're worried that that will be a hardship. And I think the challenge of One Planet Living is to figure out how you make sustainable living something that is easy, affordable, and attractive, that is in fact a better way to live in every respect.
This is a €1 billion project to restore Portugal's 11 largest sand quarries and 5,000 hectares of diseased and dying forest. It's the biggest of its sort ever attempted. One Planet Living's team is working toward a development fit for sustainable lifestyles and businesses. All this will be a mix of native woodland and wetland, the setting for 8,000 residential and holiday homes. They'll be the heart of the world's most eco-friendly housing development, from electric delivery vehicles to sports facilities and local restaurants.
All the energy will be derived from non-fossil fuels, so it will be all from renewable energy. We'll have the waste down to only 5% of current levels. Half the food will be sourced locally. There's a sustainable transport plan in place.
This pioneering project is a partnership with Pelicano, a Portuguese developer.
It is also an important initiative at a regional level because it is helping to promote sustainable local economic development, support local businesses and transport networks, and create new jobs. One Planet Living is relevant to people where they live, where they work, and where they consume, and is tackling key global issues such as CO2 emissions from transport, natural resource use, and food production.
Take all the ideas that are going around in the world about environmental protection and sustainable way of living and put that in a big dimension project. That's what it's all about, to show to people that you can live, drink, having good bath, having good swimming pools, and have a wonderful and comfortable living without harming the planet.
The United Arab Emirates has the world's biggest per capita footprint, and it's the fourth largest oil producer. Yet it's building the world's most environmentally friendly city. Car-free, solar and wind powered, it will have zero carbon emissions and zero waste. It will be the world's hub of renewable energy, research, development and production.
Ultimately, the 6 billion people on this planet will only change what is happening to us if each one of us is able to act. We can do so by being consumers, by being more critical investors, by being very conscious citizens when we go to elections. What One Planet Living offers us is a very simple option, that the next time we choose between a place that we want to live in, we can choose one that ignores environmental concerns or one that actually invests in the sustainability of our planet.
And that's a decision already taken for the London Olympics. All the development for the main sites will be based on the principles enshrined in One Planet Living, making the London Olympics the most eco-friendly ever.